Hey, what's up, Zaire? It's Steven. Hey, in this video, I'm just going to show you what you're doing right, how Google is viewing you, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a competitor, an analysis of your competition, and show you why they're ranking so high and what you can do to actually outrank them and get a lot more quality jobs. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs and get you ranked, you can just reply back to this email and we can chat, or you can just go ahead and implement this yourself, and that's fine as well. So I'm going to jump right in. The three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is pretty much everything on your home page here. Now, Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your service. Now, I went ahead and pulled up one of your top competitors here. Count Juncula's Raleigh page is actually ranking number one for these junk removal terms in the Raleigh area. I went ahead and threw them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now, this tool is really cool. It gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So currently, their locations page, Count Juncula, is being found for 61 keywords, and it was clicked on 608 times just in the past 30 days. Okay. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool. Your website is currently being found for three keywords, and it was clicked on only once in the past 3 days or 30 days. Sorry. So let's go back to our competitor, and we can actually click on this number here for the keywords. And when we click on that, it'll bring up a list of all the keywords that are currently being found for. So the ones we really want to pay attention to are the keywords with the locations behind them. These are the buyer intent location. We call them location-based buyer intent words that are getting all the search volume. So for example, junk removal, Raleigh, NC, just that term alone was searched right around 640 times in the past 30 days, and their webpage was clicked on 231 times just because of that. So let's go ahead and look at the three keywords you are currently being found for. So junk removal in Raleigh, NC, that's 30 search volume, and you got clicked on once for that because you're right at the bottom of the top page, first page, or at the top of the second page. Rojas Recycling, that is a branded, and then office cleanouts without a location, that's actually open to global searches, right? And this one right here, anyway, it looks like it was searched in Brazil. So you were actually clicked on. That's kind of crazy. So what we want to do is go over to back to our competitors' keywords here. And you want to go down that list and grab all the keywords that are relevant for your services and locations, and you want to put them on your website, right? So that's the first thing you want to do, and that will actually help you in the content department. Now, the second thing I want to go over are what we call citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like junk removal, Raleigh, NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these businesses in this section here. We call it the map pack. This is your Google business profile. Now, most people believe the main factor to get ranked in this map pack are reviews, but it's actually citations. Now, citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. And some examples of directories are Yelp, Yellow Pages, and White Pages, just to name a few. I'm sure you guys already have some, as most businesses do, but we usually find that it's the businesses that have like around 250 to 300 citations that end up dominating the map pack here. Good news is there's tools available to show us what citations these businesses have. And for example, say we find that Count Juncula has like 250 citations. You go down that list and match every citation all the way down the list, grab an extra 50 to 100, and that should put you probably right on top of the map pack, but definitely in the map pack. Now, underneath this map pack is what we call Google's organic search results listing. And the number one spot here will capture right around 40% of clicks. Where the map pack is splits up 45% between the three businesses. This is 45 or 40% all by itself. The main factor here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks are essentially when you have other websites that have a link on their site, somewhere on their site, that when clicked, it leads back to your site. Now, Google uses these links as like an online referral system. And uh, the more that that site is related to your site, the better. Um, like what I mean is, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry related site linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. However, since you guys are a junk removal company, say you have a backlink from Pizza Hut, very popular site, gets a lot of views, but it's not going to do you guys any good because you guys don't sell pizza, right? So I went ahead and pulled up one of the other top competitors in this area, and that's Junk King. And this is their Raleigh site, and I threw them into that same tool. So you can see they got 617 clicks on their site in the last 30 days. Now I want to pay attention to this section right here, this backlink section. Now, it's through your content, specifically your keywords, that Google is able to find your website when people are searching these terms, but it's through your backlinks, specifically the quality of your backlinks, that Google determines where they're going to rank you on these searches, right? So right now, our competitor has 241 backlinks coming from 41 other websites. Now you guys actually have a ton. You have 3.2 thousand coming from 37. Now, if it was by the number of backlinks, you guys would be number one, but it's not the number. It's the relevance and the quality of backlinks, right? So since we know that it's the power of these websites they're getting backlinks from that's actually pushing them up in the ranks, we want to take a look at those websites they're getting backlinks from. So you can click on that number. This right here is a list of all the websites they're getting backlinks from. You could literally go down this list, reach out to these websites, and get backlinks yourself from probably every one of them. If you did that, and this is assuming by this point your content and keywords were on point, that would actually put you in contention for the number one spot. What would put you over and take over that number one spot is if you did that same thing with like the top 3 businesses on this list. So as you can see, there's actually a tried and true method to this, right? The companies that do this method end up ranking, and the companies that don't won't get ranked, or they won't rank high, right? So let's go ahead and recap what we went over. Excuse me. First thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords, the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. You want to be, I'd say, at least 300 directories to really dominate the map pack here. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in the Raleigh area. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or if you want to save some time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just south of you outside of Fayetteville. You can reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. But either way, Zaire, I appreciate your time and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.